Welcome to our lesson, Insight from the Torah portion, Parshat Behalutach. I'm so happy to be here with you today. We did some break with Shira Polon for a while now. Be'ezrat Hashem, we're back to our studies, to our classes. So, Parshat Behalutach, I'm going to talk about the power of speech, and I would connect it to the Torah portion as usual, and also I want to give you a tool of speech, is how to deal with bullying, that is basically being violent with speech to other people. It's a very practical technique, and I will also put in the link underneath the video, YouTube video that explains it exactly and gives an explanation how to do it. Short video, beautiful. So Parshat Behalutach is in Sefer Bamidbar. That Bamidbar is from the word dibur, speech. And also in the end of the Parsha, it talks about Lashon Hara, that it's basically saying evil things about other people. And this parsha comes straight after Chag Shavuot, that in Chag Shavuot we got the 10 Commandments, Eser Adibrot, that Dibrot is also from the word Dibur, speech. So that's the connection between the parsha and the time to speech, and I will talk more about it. And basically, I'm going to talk now a little bit about Rabbi Nachman, that he connects between Sfirat Malchut, that after, when we got to Shavuot, we did Sfirat HaOmer. We counted 49 days, and each day has its own Sfira, and the day 49 is Malchut Shebe Malchut. That's the Sfira of the day. And then we got to Shavuot and we got the Torah in the 50 days. And Rabbi Nachman, he connects all this stuff together, very beautiful way. And then his conclusion will help us, we will use it as a tool how to deal with the bullying. So everything will connect in a really beautiful, interesting way. So Rabbi Nachman explains in his first Torah, Torah Aleph, that Malchut is in Gematria Nun. The letter Nun is 50, and in Gematria it's the same. And basically after Sfirat HaOmer, we count 49 days. The 49th day is Malchut Shebe Malchut, and it gets to the 50th day, that is Kabbalah Torah in Chag HaShavuot, and that Nun, 50. And he says that the Torah is connected to the letter Chet. So if Malchut was Nun, the letter Nun, so Torah is the letter Chet, and he says it's because it says Chochma Techayeh. In Sefer Kohelet, it says Chochma Techayeh. So that's the connection between Chet and Chayut and Torah. And he basically says that the Torah, you understand it in your mind. And the Torah is Chochma. The Torah is wisdom. Okay, and it gives us life, Chayut. And the Torah is like light, that like the mind, it is like light. We don't know what to do, and then we use our mind, and it like shows us the right thing to do. So the same way is the Torah. It shines the way, what we're supposed to do in life. And Rabbi Nachman explains that when you take the letter Chet of Torah, Chochma, Chayut, all those things that connected to the letter Chet, and you put with it the letter nun של מלכות, you get the word chen, chet nun, chen. Chen means like pretty, like when something נושא חן, so it means that like I like the idea, I can connect to it, it's nice in my eyes. And then it continues and says something very special, that if you take the letter chet, that looks like that, and you connect to it the letter nun, that looks like this, you get the letter taf, you see? Chet and nun together, it looks like the letter taf. Okay, the last letter of all of that. And it says that when you take nun, chet, and taf, you get the word nachat. Nun, chet, taf. Nachat. Because when you speak benachat, nachat means you have inner self-confidence. You talk with peace, not from anger, not from emotion place, from a place that you know your strength. So then the stuff you say, the other people hear it. And that's basically the key to deal with bullying. And I will explain how. So in the Parsha, in the end of the Parsha, it talks about a kind of bullying that Miriam is doing to the wife of Moshe. For sure, I won't call it real bullying. Miriam was a great, big tzadikah, very special person. I'm not going to judge her. But by the basic pshat of what it says in the psukim, it says in the psukim that ותדבר מרים spoke with Aaron and Moshe על אודות האישה and the wife הכושית אשר לקח. She called his wife in a name. She called her the black lady, and that's bullying. You're not supposed to call somebody by his color of skin or his height, or if you like his clothes or not, or whatever. Everything's like very chitzoni, like not something meaningful, just looking on the outside of the person. And basically she got punished for it, yeah, because you're not supposed to speak to a different person in a way that's insulting. And that's exactly what happens in bullying. Somebody comes and he says bad things about your outside, like the way you look, or your clothes, or your height and stuff like that. But the issue is when I start to fight back. That's what we're not supposed to do. That's what usually people do. They, like a bully come and he says, "Oh, you're so fat," and then I say, "Oh, don't speak like that. That's not nice. That's not true. I'm going to tell you to the principal." I'm like fighting him back. I'm saying, "Oh, please stop. You cannot speak to me like that." Yeah, and then he would just continue. He would say, "Oh, I don't care. Go do diet. Take care of yourself." You know, like we say, continue and saying bad stuff, and I will continue to say, "Please stop. It's not nice." You know, and it will just continue. The way to react is the secret that Rabbi Nachman teaches us, and it's nachat, like speak from an inner self-confidence. And if, for instance, the bully comes and says, "Oh, he's so fat," so I can tell him, "Okay, maybe you think I'm fat, but I like myself the way I am, and I won't judge you by the way you look." And then he might still say, "Okay, I don't care," but it won't be like, there won't be like funeral, it won't continue, it will just leave. Because if you see, he doesn't get, he wants to fight with you, he wants to get emotions and stuff. But if you have nachat, you have shalva, you have your inner self confidence, you don't care what the other person say. It might be right, okay, fine, maybe I am fat, but I know that fat is not what determines me, and I need to come and react from a very not emotional place. And I also can even say good stuff about them, but I don't have to. You just say, okay, fine, you don't need to like me, but I like myself, and that's okay. I will have a link for the video that shows exactly how to do it, but I really would like, if you guys are dealing with bullying, to try this thing and write back on the comments underneath the video if it worked for you, or if you have any questions about it. Also, I have a WhatsApp group that you can join. There will be a link to the WhatsApp group, and there I send every week the link for the class, and you can also WhatsApp me or email me if you have any questions. And I'm looking forward to see you Bezrat Hashem next week in the Parashat Shavua. So bye meantime.